new guest in the studio. Anders, here we go. You're like our expert gossip Eurovision.
Applause!
Here we go.
Thank you so much.
Welcome back. You're going to be here each day and sort of give us the hottest news of what's happening around the festival, sort of, or the competition.
Yeah, I try to keep you a bit posted on what's happening and also, a bit what's been going on at the arena.
Okay.
I know I've been talking to Ken and Ronnie about the dress rehearsal. I was there as well, of course, to see it.
So, Dish, come on. What do you have for us?
What's happening?
What's happening?
I haven't heard all that Ken and Ronnie have said, but the things I did say I pretty much agree with. Denmark, of course, is a certain qualifier. I mean, definitely, and still holds the title, so to speak. That's the one to beat this year. It's totally clear. I understood from talking to a bit with the other journalists and the press that Russia apparently did a very good rehearsal and it grew on a lot of people. I still don't get the song at all. Me personally, I mean, the song about peace and burying your weapons and holding hands and stuff, and I don't get...
I sort of get that message.
I get the message.
What don't you get with that message?
It's not real.
Yeah, but
That never happened.
Yeah, it's just that, I mean, it's Russia. It's not really, it's not really their thing, is it?
But it's written by a Swede, isn't it?
Yes, yes, it is.
What's his name?
Oh, don't ask me these questions.
I met him last night.
Wait, were you drinking too much last night? Because you don't remember any names today. Like, no, I met someone and he was really nice. And he worked for... We should have him as a guest. Oh.
Yeah, no, but those peace songs about burying guns and holding hands and stuff, it makes me vomit a bit in my mouth. Yeah. Because it's just so done. And also, I don't really get the act. Two of the background singers, they threw out two balls into the audience.
As the world ball?
I don't know what it's supposed to represent and why they just throw it away. I don't get it. But apparently a lot of other people do, and that's what matters. I mean,
of course, yeah.
So good enough. Apart from that, it's an amazing show we have to look forward to tomorrow. It's just... Petra is outstanding. She is excellent. There's so much to look forward to. And Linda Woodruff, obviously.
Yeah. Linda Woodruff, tell us about it. People might not know who that is.
Well, Linda Woodruff is a character created for the national selection in Sweden, Melodifestival in 2012, where she plays this representative of the European Broadcasting Union. And of course, it's all fake. But she is just hilarious, just played by Sarah Dawn Finer, a lovely person. And she has grown to become like a big fan favorite. Everyone knows about her. Her clips have been seen millions of times on YouTube. She presented the Swedish votes in Eurovision last year as Linda Woodruff. And
not everyone got it, though.
Not everyone got it, but I mean...
but in the end, yeah, they understood, I guess.
The fans got it, and the other ones who didn't get it, for her, it was just, another random person giving away votes. Yeah. It was just brilliant. And this year, she has given the honor to present Sweden in one episode in each of the 3 broadcasts. So tomorrow we will see her visit the northern part of Sweden and stay at the Ice Hotel. And I won't give more away than that.
Wow, I'm really looking forward. I've heard people also saying that that's hilarious. It's really fun. What else? People, because Ronnie and Ken, they were sort of, they were not too excited of the whole number. I mean, the show was great, they said, but the numbers, they thought it was only like Denmark sticking out.
I don't know if I completely agree. I think we have some great songs and some great performances here, but perhaps I miss someone that really takes advantage of this amazing stage. There are so many technicalities and so many great things you can do with the stage, and I don't think, I mean, a lot of them just basically stood still, and that was a bit boring. Ukraine, for instance, where she will be, Zlata will be carried with a giant into her magic circle. It's just that she's put on a rock, which makes her even heighter as the giant. So, to totally lose the effect of seeing him being so tall. And it's just a shame, because I love the song, I love the performance. I think it could have been much better than it was. So, maybe, I would have wanted them to use the stage a bit more, wanted them to use the opportunities that is given on this stage.
Tell me about Austria, because that was my favorite. I mean, I totally fell in love with her when she was here. How did she do?
Well, she did great. I still think that she is much better than her song. She has an amazing voice. She's so cute. She's got the greatest charisma, but the song is pretty bland, to be honest. And I think she will be struggling to qualify.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry, there are...
Anders!
Anders, but don't say those truth words! No, but I think she was like, she's 18, right?
Something like that. I'm not quite sure. I know she's very young.
And when she was here, she was singing a cappella with the backup vocalists. And then her voice really came out more, I guess. And she sings amazing.
She's an amazing singer, and like
maybe,
I said,
maybe it's like she will be back next year with an even better song.
Hopefully, I mean there are quite a few ballads in the semi-final. We got Estonia, actually, number 2 directly after Austria, so they might sort of cancel each other out in a way. But we'll see. I think they might be struggling. Yeah. I'm not ruling them out, but she might be struggling.
Tell us about your schedule now, because we think that we have a lot of things to do when we're not here. I'm going out and doing interviews and stuff. You just sleeping and practicing. All right, but
practicing, working out.
I'm sorry. Yeah, but you should practice. I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna get back to you later.
But I've met fans, and I'm comparing what they're doing. They're up at like 7 o'clock in the morning, just going do reading, and then clubbing and partying until. I don't know. What do you say? How is that for you? Yeah,
well, it's something like that. The first week is harder because the rehearsal starts so early. This week is a bit more. The rehearsals don't start until 5 in the afternoon. The press center don't open until 3. So you do have the time to, do a little sleep. But, I mean, most people coming here also want to do a bit of sightseeing. They want to go over to Copenhagen and do stuff like that. And then you can't, lie around and sleep until noon. So you still have to go up at 8 or 9. And Sweden is also a very expensive country, so most people want to take advantage of their hotel breakfasts, meaning they still have to go up at about 9. And yes, they are out partying to, 4 or 5 in the morning, and so am I. Every night. That's half.
Good boy.
That's half of the fun, and there are too many parties to choose from, so you really have to be at 2-3 places at the same time.
Okay, what's going on tonight then?
Tonight is Germany had a reception earlier today, which I didn't attend to. Israel will have a party out in Västerhamnen. I am planning to go to that one. I think that Switzerland might have a party.
Oh, what? Switzerland?
In Euroclub. I'm not sure. I've only heard a rumor about that, so I'm not sure.
Would there be booze for the...
Where do you hear all these rumors? I mean,
Well, when it comes to the delegations' parties, that's basically just rumors and mouth to mouth, word by word. So there's no schedule for that. What's happening at Euroclub and the Eurocafe and all the other venues, there are schedules for that you can look up. But tonight there is also the world's largest Eurovision quiz at the Eurofan Cafe that I will definitely go to. I won't compete because I wrote some of the questions. But
should we go?
We should.
What time?
It's at midnight.
Should we go?
At the Eurofan Cafe.
But wait, I can't compete with you. You suck.
but
forget about it. I'll find someone else.
I'll pick a competitor and you.
Let's talk about that later.
Okay.
What else?
What else? Sorry.
Yeah. So that's sort of the schedule for today. It's also the Swedish OGAE, the fan club party tonight after the quiz at Eurofan Cafe.
There's a Swedish fan club party.
Yes, tonight at the Eurofan Cafe. So that will also be on tonight's schedule.
But did something happen? Nothing has happened really at Euroclub tonight. Is it just?
I don't think there's anything special. Maybe there is a Swiss party. I'm not sure.
Oh, okay.
I have an old schedule that's about 2 weeks old. There it says the Switzerland is going to have a party at Euroclub, but I don't know if that's valid. Still.
But I mean, the fans that I'm meeting, they're so dedicated to everything. You showed me a little bit of a clip of last night at 4:30 or something, or no, 3:30.
Yeah.
Three guys had made a choreography for a song that went. You tell the story.
Yeah, it was Caracola, a girl band who competed in the Swedish national selection, and they didn't reach the final. But this became a huge fan hit all over Europe. So 3 guys learned the choreography, and since the song was played last night at Euroclub, they took the opportunity to prove themselves. I mean, the funny thing is only one of these are European. The other ones are from America and Canada. and they still love Caracola. So,
Wow.
Where are Caracola now?
well,
Do you know?
yeah, they split up, to be honest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, some sort of issue with their record company. They changed names, and then I...
To Cara, no? Cola. One hit.
Exactly. So, anything else that's been juicy that's been going on?
Nothing juicy. I heard that Anouk didn't come to the opening party last night from the Netherlands.
Oh.
I also heard some sort of rumor, which I don't know if it's true or not, that she hurt her back when she was bowling. And that might be the cause for her not coming. I don't know if it's true, but it's a funny rumor, so I'm just going to say it
Anouk, you have to be like, think of the core when you do the bowling. You can't be like, flop, you know, then you won't have a back problem. But hope she's not. I hope she's okay.
I really hope so. I mean,
So
it is my big favorite of the year, you know. She'd better be okay
so she
tomorrow.
can sing about the falling birds from the rooftop.
Yeah, the falling bird from the roof. You really, what are the artists doing, now to sort of relax before they really get into it? Do you know?
I think most of them, after their performance this afternoon in the first semi, they went back in express to their hotel rooms, tried to get an hour rest or something before going back to the arena and the so important jury semi-final tonight. Half of the points will be awarded tonight in the arena. Right. So it's extremely important that they do
Half
this
of
well.
the points will be rewarded.
Yeah, the dress rehearsal tonight that starts at 9 is the performance that the jury groups will watch and judge. So half of the points will sort of be awarded already tonight. So it's an extremely important show that they have tonight. So I think they will just try to go back to the hotel room, get something to eat, perhaps lie down for an hour, and then go back to the arena, sing, warm up a bit, get hair and makeup in order. Yeah. Stuff like that.
That's going to be exciting. Our last hour of the show tonight is going to be filmed from. We're going to have a lot of with the backstage cameras and the green room cameras. Yeah. Oh, this is going to be so nice when they go up on stage there. I just get that attention.
I'm wondering, is every country working as hard this week? What I mean is, because so many they do interviews, they do delegation parties, they sing in Euro Club. Is it like equal, or is it?
I think that's more depending on the artist if they think it's funny or not. I mean, we've seen Cesar from Romania, for instance. He's been at Euro Club almost every night.
Is he there? Woo!
Yes, the countertenor,
Sorry,
which is the technical term for it.
Ooh, much better than I did. Unfortunately.
He's been out almost every night.
Oh, go boy.
And I think it's, very depending on artists. When I followed the Swedish artists in past years at Eurovision, some of them weren't visible at all, and some have been, all over the place.
But isn't that also because you want to, I speak from a singer's point of view, because you want to save your voice. Because if you do sing every day, in the daytime, especially when you're not really warmed up in the mornings and all this, you get kind of tired finally, and you have to.
There are lots of rehearsals in the arena that are important. So,
exactly, and
definitely.
save it for the finals, or for when it's really,
when it's really,
when it really matters.
But it also
careful out there, singers. Yes,
it's dependent on the kind of image that the artist will want to portray as well. I mean, if you want to be this. Cool, laid-back person, or if you want to be, perceived as a party animal that's just out for the fun, then you have to be out in the parties.
No, you can drink water. You don't have to be.
Exactly, and you can color it if you want to, but still you have to be out and do stuff.
Right.
So it's about that.
Okay.
So it's very different, but I think that's more to do with the actual artist and the person rather than the country.
Mm-hmm. I think we're almost also getting. I mean, it's raining a lot, but here in your village. But it's also more and more people are gathering for. Because do you know who's playing here on tonight?
I heard Nicky Borg. That was the only thing.
Nicky Borg is playing, and Supercharged also, and they're going to be here in the studio.
And it's going to be a bit weird because this is a Supercharged studio, but they have nothing to do with Supercharged.
No.
They don't, right?
No.
I'm just asking you.
They don't.
They don't. Okay.
They don't.
Just so I know.
Yeah. So it's going to be like, who is the real Supercharged?
Battle of the Supercharged.
That had the name before, but or we, I don't know. Well, let's see. But it's going to be fun watching Nicky Borg perform here. So we're going to show that live, as you know, probably. Yesterday I was at the red carpet. Is there anything more that happened there?
Not that I heard of. It was the after party at Euro Club afterwards, and I know most of the artists went there for a short while. You could see
Anyone got really drunk and trashed?
Not that I could see, no.
I want to get
Sorry.
juicy scoops.
No, but it was quite fun. You know.
Any fist fights? No, not a Eurovision.
No, that was Friday. No, it didn't involve any artist. It was someone who had a little bit much to drink.
Really?
And,
It was
and
it?
wasn't allowed to have more, and then he got kind of upset with it.
Oh.
But I think it was a British journalist or something. So
A British children.
I think it was British. I'm not sure. They do like to drink.
It was
you know,
more
the Brits.
cat fight.
No, but it was quite funny to see the artists there. Some looked, quite perplexed.
Okay.
Cool.
Oh, cool.